sanctuary and the day one. We have another video to put out. Make sure you check the Guilty of Treason channel too and see his perspective on this day too.
So I bought this big stick, selfie sticky thing, whatever. Just trying it out. The packing has commenced for the trip. For the boat, which Friday we shall be on. I hope the line goes smooth. That's the only pain in the ass. It's just getting on there, make sure that you're, a safe person to be. Can't figure out how. Oh. I got to tighten that up a little bit. That keeps on flopping over. Anything new out there? YouTube world? Facebook world? Anybody world? I don't know. So, today's Monday. Tomorrow's Tuesday. Or should we say arraignment day? The orange man's going in. What a waste of time this is. What a waste of time and money. I can hardly wait till they do the audit, how much this guy has spent for what? But just let it go. Honestly, he didn't shoot, rape, kill anybody. Paid a chick off to keep her mouth shut, and she didn't. Okay. Apparently, the government does these things, NDAs. Our government pays people to shut up about what they did while working for the government. Why do they do that? I don't know. I think we got a good governor going here. Don't live in Boston, but I'm always very concerned, but I'm just, some of the strange things that governor is proposing to do. I don't know. But I think we got a good governor. I think she's paying attention to things. Oh, hello, Turbo. He's acting very strangely. Karen thinks it's because he knows we're going away. When Nitro was around, he would ignore her, break her heart, turn his back on her. He actually would do that. He would walk up, look at her, and just turn his back. What have you got to say for yourself? Huh? What have you got to say for yourself? Oh, look at you with the faces and everything. Yeah, I love you too. Can I have a kiss? Do I only get one now? You gave me one earlier. He actually leans right in you with his face, closes his eyes, and you get the hairy lips. I taught him that. Didn't I teach you that? Huh? Anyway, things in Quincy seem to be going smoothly. You don't think so? I don't know. With the mayor for, I don't know, this guy seems to be in office for the last 27 years, but I don't know. Used to go to the Rosary and he was at it up at Sacred Heart, But I haven't done that in a while. I'm just trying to stay inside, stay away from people, so I won't be sick on the cruise. Because I plan on eating so much. Oh, we're going on a kayak trip. Just find out how to get to it once we get to Bermuda, but hope I get some energy for that. I mean, I can just sit in the thing and float around and probably be okay. Bought my own inflatable kayak earlier this year, or late last year. Haven't been able to use that yet, of course, because it's been freezing, but also don't have the energy. Anyway, trying to think of something. Oh my God. Anything. You got anything? You got anything to add? You always seem to have something to say. Look at me. Hey, look at me. There's nothing out there. He's pretending to stare at a bird or something. No, there's nothing out there, was there? No, whatever. it's weird, but I don't have this thing on. I can think of all kinds of other things. But as soon as I turn it on, I kind of freeze up. So I started to write down notes. When we go to Chiller, if Sarah Karloff is there, daughter of Boris Karloff, I hope to ask her for an interview. And with her the last time, I sat down beside her and talked to her, and she was telling me stories about her dad. So I hope I can repeat that again. I hope she's there. Oh my God. I buy coffee off her. Coffee's good. Karloff coffee. The other coffee I think I have is Death Metal coffee, Death Breath, Death Ass, Death Farts. I don't know what it is. I don't know, the hard metal, horror metal, whatever the F they call them. Always have to put death in front of something, you know what I mean? Make it sound real serious. Death metal, death metal. Sorry for yawning, but I sleep a lot. Usually it comes on without warning. Throat's been filled later. I got this throat spray at Walgreens, which I highly recommend. It's the generic Walgreens. I think it says throat pain or something on it, but the one they prescribed me was going to cost me $120. No, homie, don't play that. So I saw this one and gave it a try, and it works like really instantly and stuff. Because you get stuff in your mouth, you get stuff. You start talking like this. And they go up like this. Your voice goes up and down, up and down, up and down. Anyway, just had a bowl of Life cereal, which I didn't like before, which is weird. And I mentioned it before, like there's things I just don't want to eat now after the COVID, There's still big chunks of memories that like I'm missing. It's so weird. Karen keeps saying something. I don't remember. I don't remember. Tomorrow morning, I'm getting a CT scan from here down. Just past the neck. See what's going on there. Oh, I just love getting x-rayed. Not really, but it's necessary. I'm sorry, I'm trying to learn to keep this stick safe. I suppose I should take my suitcase out from under the bed and start putting some clothes in it. I'm going to have to go with another bag, though. At least another bag for some snacks. Because I always bring snacks when we go away somewhere. Snacks. So, but probably for other clothes and stuff, and the 111 medications that I'm taking now, which I haven't taken yet. I gotta do my blood. That's always fun. Anyway, so figured out what's growing in Mike's head. It's potatoes. So probably going to have some potatoes by the end of May if they keep growing that well in his head. So they're growing like crazy. I just threw these things in some my recycled pots and stuff. They're over there. This thing is so heavy. They're over there. Probably can see them. They're over there. Anyway. So, what is that blue thing? Oh, God. I don't know what it is. The stick has some kind of remote control, but I can't figure out what it's supposed to remote control. Came with the batteries, probably did, but I am the battery master. So I probably have, and I'm not kidding, about 75 different types of batteries in the house, little ones. Big ones, the Hairnade ones, the little silver ones that go in those. So it's probably dead. But I just buy them at the $1.25 store. I'm gonna have to insist they change their name from the dollar store to the $1.25 store. Though you can get 2 greeting cards up there, 2 for $1. You know, their greeting cards aren't bad. I mean, the ones you get everywhere else, they're Christ, they're a ripoff. They cost so much. The ones in the $1.25 store on Quincy Ave. You know, all right, I got to tell you. All right, I did remember this. So I had to go to the bathroom one time in this one, and the public bathrooms. I went to walk in, and they were fucking filthy. It was so disgusting. So I went over to the aisle that has all the cleaners, paper towels, brushes, and rubber gloves. And I cleaned the bathroom in the Dollar Tree store. Dollar store. I don't know which one it is. But yes, I cleaned the fucking bathroom. Cleaned the toilet. Cleaned the walls. Cleaned the floor. Because I went back and got a mop. And I just have to say that place was shining once I left. You know, and I just had to, go to the bathroom there, but it was so gross. I mean, they probably have their own bathrooms. That store originally was a Medimart, if you remember that. Now, Medimart was part of the company that I work for. And we supplied all their stuff. That was when I first went to work there. I used to keep the inventory on the Medimart stuff. Medimart, C.B. Perkins, Stop and Shop Bradley's. I'm trying to think. God, we had somebody connect, but yeah, it was originally Medimart. Then when Stop and Shop sold off Medimart, they sold it to Walgreens, and it became a Walgreens. It was Walgreens for a number of years. Like the whole time I didn't live up here, and I came back up here, and I think it was already a dollar store by then. But yeah, it was originally Medimart. So now, if you go through to where their storage is, that opens up that whole end of the whole part of the building. It goes all the way down, and it went down to where Bradley's was, and you could walk in the Bradley's because that was all storage for Bradley's behind all the stores that were there, and it was a men's clothing store. Jesus, they were around for a long time. They sold suits. I can't think of the name now. They went belly up first. Then I don't remember what was in between. I think there's like 3 restaurants there now where the men's clothing store was. And I think it might have gone all the way down to the Medimart. So anyway, you can walk there and walk all the way down to where the can man is. I don't know if there's still a doorway there or not, or if it's barricaded, but I remember having to go down there, and I wasn't living across the street anymore. They all thought I lived across the street forever, but I was not living there anymore. But I got sent over because the store manager was claiming that he couldn't find something. So I went over, found it. Couldn't find the store manager because here's the thing. The store managers are notorious for never being at the store. So anyway, I talked to somebody who goes, this is what you called and said you couldn't find it. We never sent. Here it is right here. And it was like, oh, that's not it. I'm like, yeah, it is it. That's it right there. Held up the paperwork, matched the numbers up. And I said, what's over there through those doors? He goes, oh, there are the storage that, I just spoke of. So I said, oh, I'm going to take a look. He goes, oh, you can't go down there. And I goes, yes, I can. I walked down there and went through the doors, and it was filled with about 5 years worth of summer furniture that they were supposed to send back. So if you don't sell something, you're supposed to return it to the warehouse. And it goes through a return department. And then it goes back to the manufacturer who credits us. And if they don't credit us, we buy from somebody else. That's how it works. So anyway, there was 5 years worth. And how do I know? Because we had put labels we put on it, dated it. The very first one I saw was 5 years old. I was like, oh, this is freaking ridiculous. So I started looking around, and most of the stuff was glass top tables for patio tables. And they were all laying down flat, and you can't lay them down flat because they will burst. And they make a loud noise. They're supposed to be on edge. They're all laying down flat. And you can tell that all but the top two, they were all broken because the glass was falling out of it. And I walked all the way down to the end, and I started writing stuff down. And I came back and I went and told the buyer, and the buyer was furious. Now, this is the kind of thing that gets a manager fired. You can't keep control of your inventory. And this guy had been complaining that we were sending him too many trucks a day, and he had nowhere to put it. Well, he had nowhere to put it because he filled up a whole storage area with the shit that he never sent back. There was also chairs there. There were umbrellas. It all just seemed to be mostly the seasonal furniture. I began to wonder if he had ever actually put this stuff out on the floor. Quincy store is a small store. It's bigger now because they expanded, they broke into where there was other space, but I think it was only 85,000 square feet. And they just wanted actually a presence close to the warehouse, I think. But that store did mad business, sold a lot of stuff. But anyway, the neighbors used to complain about what time the trucks could come in. The houses are gone now. They tore them all down recently. Well, one recently, one a few years ago, but they're gone now. But anyway, if you're a store manager or something, you have to keep track of your inventory. Even if you're only selling candy bars and cigarettes, you have to know it's there, But store managers are notoriously lazy. I don't know how they get to be store managers, but they never do anything wrong. It's always the warehouse that does something wrong. So they would send me over to the close ones. Oh my God, to talk to people. I remember there was a kid at one who was a receiver, the old Morrissey Boulevard one, and tall kid, and he was like really, really, really into the job, and he's like, "Hey, where's the toaster ovens?" I said, "Oh, they'll be next week," and we're this and that. And I went over there because again they were saying they didn't get something, but I knew where it was because I saw where it was in the truck, and so we found it, and we were talking and talking and talking. Then I ran into him a couple more times just shopping there, and then he was gone. And then about 5 years later, I walk into the store, and this cop starts talking to me, and I'm like, "Geez, this guy seems like he's being really familiar here or whatever." And then I look up, looks at me, he goes, "You don't remember me, do you?" And I'm looking, I'm like, I don't know, I really don't. Or something. He said, "I was the receiver here when you used to come in." Now the kid must have put on 50 pounds and got taller, but I didn't recognize him at all. But when he said that, I goes, "Oh yeah, wow." I said, "So you're a cop now, huh?" He goes, "Yeah." I said, "Well, that's nice." I said, "I probably pays more than you were making before, right?" And he's like, "Oh yeah. Yeah, but I thought that was funny though." Well, I'm going to go now because I think I need something else to eat. Everybody be safe out there. This is Big Farmer Bill. Hit that like button. That's what all YouTube people say. Hit that like button. Smash that like button. And subscribe. Because I know you can't go through life without hearing from me. Carry on.